If you want to become something, achieve something in life, then always listen to your heart. Shah Rukh Khan. Live, laugh, love, every day to its fullest, for who knows, tomorrow may not be. Shah Rukh Khan. Stand by what you believe in. People who mind won't matter, and people who matter won't mind it. There is no right time and right place for love. It can happen anytime. If you like me, raise your hand. If you don't, raise your standards. Sometimes you need to let people feel important by disliking you. It's their little happiness. Study hard. Work hard. Play harder. Don't be bound by rules. Don't hurt anybody, and never ever live somebody else's dream. Healing doesn't mean the damage never existed. It means the damage no longer controls your life. I trust two people, myself and the other is not you. It's God. Success and failure are both part of life. Both are not permanent. Whenever you're feeling down, and I am not around, let the sight of me be the reason you smiled. Life begins when we decide it's going to begin for us. Whenever I fail as a father or husband, a toy and a diamond always works. Live life to the fullest. Tomorrow may never be. Live now, live today, don't be bound by rules, live your own dream. You never win the silver, you only lose the gold. Togetherness, passion, laughter, faith, trust, and jealousy are the essential ingredients of love. Everyone has their own way of expressing happiness. I thank God for happiness and sadness. If you are never sad, you will never know how good happiness is. The dreams I chased took me on a journey more rewarding than the goals. It's okay to be confused. Confusion is the root to all the clarity in the world. I don't drink, fight, and womanize. I am not a wife beater. I don't do nude covers. I don't have a 12-inch long you know what. I am quite boring. If you don't like something, don't do it, and if you're doing something, then you better like it. It is as simple as that. Success is not a good teacher. Failure makes you humble. I learned very early in life that whenever there is a choice between peace of mind and piece of ass, go for the former. If you get bored with the person you married for love, there's something wrong with you, not with that person. Don't be negative. It shows on your face. Don't become a philosopher before you become rich. It's easy to be ignorant, but it's very intricate to be aware. There is a fallible quality even in the greatest ones. Everyone fails once in a while, be it Shah Rukh Khan or Ronaldinho. It's not that I wear fantastic clothes, it's just that clothes look fantastic on me. It is not special to be special, it's special to be ordinary. As for my destination, I don't think I ever knew one. I run in the direction of my dreams. Things change along the way, people change, I change, the world changes, even my dreams change. I don't have a place to arrive, I just keep doing what I know how to do, the best that I can do it. I'll probably end up a deluded geriatric in a wheelchair wearing a cape and tights, imagining my own flight out of this world, but of course with a young girl in my arms. Awards that ignore me are losers. I'd rather sink trying to be different than stay afloat like everyone else. The problem with success is that you lose the capacity to fail and the capacity to surprise people. So, if I'm able to surprise myself every day, I can surprise you as well. If I enjoy someone's work and they offer me their project, I do it. So what's the point of the supposed creativity? If Mona Lisa could be made by anyone, then it wouldn't have been the most beautiful painting in the world. The knowledge that you can fail can make you come first. I do believe that an actor who is self-aware will never do a film that is not an extension of his personality. There is only one religion in the world: hard work. The illusion that you could hold to yourself the things you most want and lose the things you least wanted to keep is the struggle of life. More than an actor, I am a performer. I'm a great believer in running in a race and people are on the other track. I'm running with myself whether people like it or not. My marketing thought is if you keep something in front of people for too long, they get used to it. When will you start asking different questions? Better questions? I don't write checks anymore because I end up signing them with love. Shah Rukh. I think love can happen at any age. It has no age. If you ask that question again, ma'am, I will have to ask you your age. There is no religion of terrorism. My biggest achievement is that I can make a lot of people smile just by my presence, even if it's a Lux ad. I love being recognized. I love people liking me. I love the fact that people scream when I go out. I think I'll miss all that when it's taken away. As a matter of fact, I find the Western cinema very fantastic. I am not confident unless I am playing someone else. I came to Mumbai with just 1,500 rupees. My mother gave me before she died. I work like a retailer. I sell my services, take my money and keep it in the bank. When people call me God, I say, no, I'm still an angel or saint of acting. I still have a long way to go. I truly believe my job is to make sure people smile. I'm trisexual. I try anything that's sexual. I don't like the trappings of stardom. I wear the shoes and the Dolce & Gabbana because I'm told to. But I'm not trapped by it. I can't say that only the citizens litter. I must say that I have also been wrong in doing this. We need to ban plastics and be a little careful with garbage. After I began working, I realized there's no end line. I believe that money has nothing to do with your personal success. On the face of it, I'm the biggest capitalist of all. I have all the riches. I'm the living proof of what stardom should be in material terms. But I've never sold my soul. I've not done anything which I didn't want to do. I've not done films for money. I'm not saying this with arrogance, but I've never asked for a film. It is a dichotomous time where the younger generation is perceived as free. But smoking pot is not being free. Taking drugs is not being free. I feel that being courteous and telling your dad, I'm going to have a drink with your dad, saying give me 1 2 is cool. That's being freer, happier, and nicer. But having issues and saying that I am my own person, I am moving out, mom, is not. Yes, if your mom tells you to move out, then that's being free. I can still love my heroine like I did when I was 26. I can still do the same action scenes. I don't teach my children what is Hindu and what is Muslim. For someone who doesn't even like love stories, I've played an awful lot of lovers. Just be nice to me while I am doing the scene, that is all. I don't want big cars, I don't want big hotel rooms. My life may seem glamorous from the outside, but off-screen it's as ordinary as anyone else's. I do have a close circle of friends, and I am very fortunate to have them as friends. I feel very close to them. I think friends are everything in life after your family. You come across lots of people all the time, but you only make very few friends, and you have to be true to them, otherwise what's the point in life? I could lie and say my wife cooks for me, but she doesn't. My wife has never learned cooking, but she is great cooks at home. If I talk to a girl, it's assumed that I'm having a scene with her. If I don't, then it's assumed that I'm gay. Youngsters are the most discerning audience. They want entertainment, they want issues. No one can have two viewpoints about terrorism. There is no religion of terrorism. I am often asked my viewpoint on this, maybe because I am very proud to be a Muslim. I talk to Allah, I pray to him. When I asked Imran Khan for an autograph, he picked up his bat to hit me. Yeah, I treat all my heroines like children now. I pick them up, I cuddle them, I call them baby. I am happy making the films I make, and I would like the West to be impressed with what we do from India. As a person, I am still very middle class. People don't realize these things. Most of the black suits that I wear are the same. All the designer clothes I have are actually from my films. I don't dream of Rolls Royce and things like that. People are kind enough to me to give me the nicest things in life, but it doesn't mean that I'm used to them. In India, the films are not looked upon just as entertainment. They're a way of life. Some people say, Shah Rukh, you work so hard. Why don't you sit back with a glass of red wine or go out on the terrace for a smoke? But that's not me. Shah Rukh Khan, I have lived in Mumbai for more than 20 years, have my domicile here, my home and family here. Shah Rukh Khan, as an actor, you're only supposed to be a lover. I am a romantic hero, though I don't like that tag. With all the hardships, problems, illness, goodness, badness, awards, and money, an actor will always be a lover. And a lover makes mistakes. You will be silly, nonsensical, and stupid. Shah Rukh Khan. It is so strange. If anyone takes my name, I have the ability to make them famous. Don't let your fears become boxes that enclose you. Open them out, feel them, and turn them into the greatest courage you are capable of. I promise you, nothing will go wrong. But if you live by your fears, everything that can possibly go wrong will go wrong, and you won't even have done the funky chicken. Well, Mandira, I hope not. You see, I started both their careers. And as far as I can remember, I started yours too. It is stupid on my part to think of banning the media. I cannot repay my fans for what they have done for me. They have given me so much love, and that love has taken me to the #1 position where I am today. The only thing I can do for my fans is to never stop working. One thing I teach my children and want everyone to know, that even if you happen to be on a pedestal, you should have the capacity to turn around and say, I don't know. We are scared to go wrong. Downfall is part of life. Yes, I have made a lot of money and I have a lot of respect. My films have done well, and I know there are loads of people who look up to me and really love me. I really just thought this is like a strange dream. I have never thought this is a success. I don't have a standard. There's a personal me, there's an actor me, and there's a star me. Cinema in India is like brushing your teeth in the morning. You can't escape it. Maybe the country doesn't pray for me like they do for Sachin Tendulkar, but I know I'm on a good wicket as well. The enigma of cinema is gone because of the focus on business. As soon as you attach numbers to a film, you limit it. Films are meant to be an escape from reality. Though my wife thinks I'm mad, I know I'll drop my daughter to the parties she's invited to. I'll want her friends to say, wow, what a handsome father you have. When she's with her boyfriend in the back seat of our car, I'll be at the wheel, driving her around. My favorite dish is tandoori chicken. Like beauty, Stardom too is skin deep. More than an actor, I am a performer. I'm a great believer, honestly so, shamelessly so, vulgarly so, that cinema is for entertainment. If you want to send messages, there's the postal service. I personally believe the film turns out better when shot in one short schedule, plus it doesn't stress the actors. Even though I am fantastic looking, I am still quite intelligent. I can fight with all actors, I can face them and win, but I cannot fight aliens. I would want my children to grow up and do what they wish to in a field that they choose to step in. They should not have to use the shadow of their father's name. I think that is a bit of a downer for movie stars' children. I've won many awards and I want more. If you want to call it hunger, then I'm hungry for awards. I know it's very idealistic and utopian, but I believe we need to just let everyone not be judged in terms of religion, groups, or nations, or region. Whenever I start feeling too arrogant about myself, I always take a trip to the US. The immigration guys kicked the star out of my stardom. I'd like to believe there's a little of Hitler and Napoleon in me. Even if I try, I can't be as selfless as Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa. Well, Kajal's a lovely lady. She's a pleasure to work with and I really enjoy her company. She has the ability to make someone feel so important. She herself is really cheerful and she makes others around her feel cheerful too. I don't believe I've ever seen her cry, except in front of the camera, of course. I believe she has the potential to go so far. She is such an inspiration to everyone around me. Sometimes a lot of us men think we are doing everything for the woman we love, but there is an aspect of a woman a man doesn't understand. I don't kiss on screen. Period. No, Kajal can never go anywhere. Kajal is absolutely hearts and minds and memories and silhouettes forever and ever. I think if I was to, I wouldn't be exaggerating if say in our times of filmmaking she's a beautiful living legend. My parents' loss was compensated by the birth of my son Aryan and daughter Suena. I believe they're my parents. In comparison to them, I behave childishly. My 13-year-old daughter and 15-year-old son behave like my mother and father. They're not my weakness. I love them a lot and give them a lot. I'll give them so much that by the time they are adults they wouldn't want anything. I don't really have much to prove. I can easily go in a comfort zone, make 2 films a year, hype them because I've signed them as a star, make them cheap and they will be big hits. I'm not bisexual, I'm trisexual. I try everything sometimes. I feel the reason I have become a star beyond my films is that I am politically incorrect. People talk about Bollywood being very kitsch, and just songs and dances, and over the top and colorful. You know, I think we Indians are afraid to show and celebrate our happiness, lest things change around. But I feel that it's okay to be sad and okay to show when you are happy. If it could have happened through a film that I was associated with, it would have made me doubly proud. It makes me proud anyway. I am not disappointed. I am very shy. If I am flying British Airways and the air hostess asks me 2 questions and I don't understand her accent, I will go hungry for the entire flight. So I am hoping my second outing to your wonderful university turns out differently, because it would be highly embarrassing if I said, "Good evening Yaliites or Yalers, or whatever you guys are called," and got stuck at "ya." That wouldn't make for much of a speech. Yes, it's going really well. We are planning on having a baby together. I work hard, like I'm sure everyone else does, and I'm very honest with the work I do. Without hurting anybody, we all tend to laugh at others' discomfort. When someone slips on a banana skin and falls, it's funny. We are not supposed to have an opinion. If we have an opinion, it has to be controversial. That is how we are always projected. It is difficult. I am like a Rolls Royce. I can run without an engine, purely on reputation. The day my father died seemed longer than my entire childhood. The day I felt my first success seemed fleeting, hour long, not long enough perhaps. I wondered where it went. Even the cycle of time confounds me. I work till dark, until sunrise on most days, and fall asleep as the world awakens to light. My friends call me an owl. I like to think of myself as Batman, the Prince of Darkness. I don't sit around complaining about the lack of good roles. I will play Raj 85 times and still make him different. I've told Kamal Haasan, Amitabh Bachchan, Naseeruddin Shah, Nana Patekar, I just want to touch you. They are the gods of acting. When people call me God, I say, no, I'm still an angel or saint of acting. I still have a long way to go. I am like a kid. I tell my family and friends I'm like a kid. As far as the public is concerned, India is amazingly secular. Indian civilization does not distinguish in terms of religion. We are an impossible achievement in the world, and I'm very proud to be an Indian. Recently, an actor asked me to teach him how to speak fast. Wasn't I once criticized for speaking too fast? Now they're doing it my way. I have never claimed to do the right kind of things and make politically correct statements. I am not someone who believes to doing a film just because it is offbeat. I don't make my kids say I'm their favorite star. Films are an art form which are sold after packaging. In this commercial world, I want people to know that movie stars live a normal, middle-class life. I am very clear that when I work with a director, what he or she says is the last word. I am not insecure enough to count the bouquets I receive on my birthday. I don't assess my popularity by the number of magazine covers I am on. I don't get worried if my song is on the 7th position on countdown charts. I have no self-centeredness or ego about being a movie star. I bring excitement on the sets. I'm an exciting actor, overrated, exaggerated. But I'm not an unexciting actor. I excite people. I never lose hope. If I feel that a film is going wrong somewhere, I do even better.